Hey, it's Elizabeth, Countess of Low Carb, and on this episode, we're going to do a 100-pound keto success story. Jordan So Keto interview with her weight loss success and her weight loss journey, part 2, coming up next. Hey guys, it's Elizabeth, Countess of Low Carb. If you love this video, make sure you smash the like button, make sure you click subscribe. And this is the Jordan So Keto part 2 interview of Jordan's 100-pound weight loss journey through keto success and her keto transformation. She is so inspiring and so motivating. So if you want to see part 1, it's down in the description link below. And here's part 2.
So do you count your macros?
Yes.
Every day?
Well, I might skip a day in here and there, but just about every day. Because for me, it goes back to the food addiction. Mm-hmm. And if I don't track, like right now, I mean, long term, I don't want to track, but right now, if I don't track my food, then I feel like I'm going to lose control.
Fascinating.
You know, it's a mental game for me.
Fascinating. And what do you use to track?
MyFitnessPal.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yep. Cool. So have you had a weight loss stall?
I did. Right around the time that I lost 65 pounds or so, mm-hmm. I kind of went through a 3-week thing where my weight didn't change at all. And it was so weird because I had gotten so used to watching my weight just drop. Yeah. Like my first week, I lost 10 pounds. You know, that's like what happens with a lot of people when they go to keto. And so when I hit about 65 pounds, I mean, I went 3 weeks with no moving whatsoever. And then all of a sudden, I think I remember I actually really got hardcore with fasting around that time. And so once I did that, the 4th week I went to go and weigh myself and I lost 7 pounds.
Wow. And
that's what broke that stall. And then since then it's been kind of, I would say about every 15 to 20 pounds, I would say I'll notice a little bit of a stall for maybe about like a week or 2, but I can't even call that a true stall, you know? But I'll do that. And then it just tells me, I'm like, okay, well, I just need to change something up. Yeah. Or I need to get stricter with my fasting, or, you know, it could be any number of things, but usually you'll kind of know.
Right.
You know?
Right. Can I, and tell me if you don't want to answer this, you do not have to. I just need to be asking everything. So I'm just sometimes overly asked. But loose skin, because I get that question all the time. Do you have loose skin, and do you?
All over. Yep.
Yeah. And some people get really whacked out about that. Does that whack you out, or are you cool with it? Are you like, this is part of my journey?
I am cool with it, and I'm also cool with the fact that whenever we're done having kids later on, that it's all going away.
Yeah. Very exciting. Oh, I get so emotionally invested with people talking about kids with keto because I was pregnant, a keto pregnancy. I would not have been pregnant.
I saw it. I'm so sorry about your loss.
Thank you. It still is weird to me because she would have been, maybe Nadine would have been due in May. And so I'm like, it's just weird. It's the weirdest thing. But so my heart goes out to people that are conceiving, trying to conceive. Mm-hmm. I have no idea until having this process, going through this process of how much infertility and things like that. It just is a thing. It's a big thing. Yeah. That I don't think in our culture we talk about enough.
So I don't think we do. I think you're right. I think like actually right now I'm part of a couple of keto trying to conceive groups.
Yes.
On Facebook and everything. And I'm not bashing them, but it is kind of almost sad because then you really see like what people go through, you know, and it's good to know you're not alone, but it's also sad to know that you're not alone, you know?
Right. And how many people go through this, like whether they're conceiving or they're to my part of where, and it had nothing, and I always like to make that clear. My baby Nadine's passing my baby girl. Had nothing to do with keto.
Exactly.
That was just the way that the cards were dealt. But the safest, it wouldn't have even happened if I hadn't had keto. But just acknowledging that, for me, I feel like that this is the answer. Keto is the answer of the most optimal way that we as women can get healthy for our children and for our babies. Yes. And the most loving thing that we can do for them is to take care of our bodies.
Exactly.
And that's one of the things when I talk about my unhealthy relationship with food. That's why I feel like I feel so connected with you of having gotten mostly on the other side of that. I mean, I still have my pitfalls, but hearing other people who are like, no, dude, I'm through it. Like, I'm pretty much like, that to me is so inspiring, knowing the binge eating and the hiding and that's how I fell asleep
Yeah.
and all of those things very much I can completely relate to. So we've gone past time. Is that okay, Jordan? Can we keep talking or do you need
we can keep talking. That's fine.
I'm gonna make this a two-part series then, because this is just
Go
really
ahead.
lots of information. Like, you really, really just such encouragement. We need that. As women in keto, we need to have encouraging women showing
We
by
do.
example.
We need a bunch of women who eat ribeyes. That's what we need.
Yes. I love it. So let's talk about exogenous ketones. Do you use any sort of exogenous ketones?
I do not.
No products.
No, ma'am.
Do you take any sort of supplements, like vitamins?
Yes, I take okay, I'm gonna go down the list. I take a prenatal with DHA, DHEA. I can't remember. I'm sorry. I sound like I'm dumb.
No, you don't.
I take a prenatal with DHA. I take CoQ10. I take melatonin because I can never sleep because keto. And then I take myo-inositol, dechiroinositol. I take potassium in the form of no salt. And then I take apple cider vinegar. And I think that's it. Yeah, I do shots in the morning. I mix the potassium with the apple cider vinegar, and I just a little bit of water just to dilute it, and I just down it in the morning. And then I get my potassium and the benefits of the apple cider vinegar for digestion.
Oh my goodness. Very cool. And so for your multivitamin, is that, so people would always ask me, and I was like, no, I'm not recommending mine because mine had the soybean oil coating in it. And I'm like, I'm not going to, do you have one that is like keto or not as much?
I don't have one that's actually like keto. And the reason why is because it's just any of the ones that are actually like keto friendly are too expensive. We can't afford anything like that. So I just get the next best thing that I can get that's still within my price range.
Love it. And y'all, that's one of my big things too, is doing within what we can afford, right? Some people out there, Jaja, grass-fed, this, organic, and
you don't need to do that.
Right. Don't need to do that. You don't need to.
I think the entire time that I've been eating keto, I mean, I think I've only had 2 grass-fed steaks, only 2, and the rest of the time it's been just straight up. Not Walmart quality, I will say, but I go with my grocery store and their brand of stuff, which to me is just a little teeny bit better, but still on a budget. So
yeah, that's right. That's right. We got to be good financial stewards with our finances. I love it.
Exactly.
What in terms of drinks, what do you like to drink? Do you have any keto?
I go for Powerade Zero.
Really?
I do. I know it's like questionable because I know that there technically is like a carb and a half or something like that for one of these. I don't drink it all in one hit. I drink one throughout the day. So then it's not impacting, I guess. I don't know. I have this whole like thing in my head where I'm like, if I do it, but like throughout the day, it's not gonna, be as big of a deal. So I do that. I do drink diet soda. I know that is also another thing that people are weird about.
Yeah.
I drink diet soda. For me, I had to make this as sustainable as possible. So if I couldn't have soda, I don't think I could have done it. But if I could have diet soda, and that's okay, then I could do it. So I do that, and then water and black coffee.
How many diet sodas do you have in a day?
Just one little can.
Gosh, I love this, Jordan, because you're showing people, like, you're breaking down all the excuses that people have that I get. Which I totally get, because I get it. Like, I 100% get it. But like these things that you're still doing it anyway, you've lost 100 pounds, are still doing all these different things without having the Jaja this, the Jaja that.
Yep.
People are able to have this amazing transformation. That's phenomenal.
Yeah, anybody can do it.
Yes, that's so true. Anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. That's right. What would you say is one of the biggest questions that you get that I haven't asked you yet?
The biggest questions I get, probably how in the hell did I lose 110 pounds in less than a year? And I always say that by the grace of God, I had no control over that one, but I did have control over what I put in my mouth.
Yes.
And so that I think is the biggest, that's the biggest answer, the most common answer I give back to that question is you know, you have total control over every single thing that you put in your mouth. And you just have to realize that, you know, you have to have that driving factor behind it. And if you don't have that, if you don't have that why, you know, your reason why you're doing this, then you have nothing. And so, you know, not saying that, you know, people out there don't have a reason why they're doing it, but you got to believe in that more than you believe in putting a donut in your mouth.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Well, I'm like getting teary. I know I'm intentionally looking hidden because I'm still sick or whatever. But I'm getting misty because what you're saying is so true. And I feel like a lot of people, it makes me want to cry, get held back because it's so profound and I can so relate, is that it's the choices. This is all a choice.
Yeah.
The next loving thing, the next loving choice that we make, it really is a choice of what we put in our mouth. And for a long time, I felt so powerless over, oh, this is just my lot, or I'm just the fat girl, or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm still a thick milkshake on my weight loss journey. But that this is, it truly does show that it really is all about choices. The next loving choice. What is my next loving choice I'm going to make? And that's going to put something in my mouth that is, or not put something in my mouth is the next loving choice.
Right. Exactly. You have to choose to love yourself and your body more than anything else. And that, because when you do that, then you can put forth all the effort that you want to put forth towards your other relationships in your life. And once you make the choice to take care of you, then after that, you're good, because then you have enough of yourself to give to other people.
Yes, because I truly believe it's a block. I mean, it's blocking. It's blocking the sunlight of the spirit. It's blocking relationships with people. It's blocking the purpose. I feel, not to get to the purpose why we're here. Like, this fat has been physically a blocker for so many different things. And taking that away, there's power behind that. We get to be the best. I mean, we get to do incredible things. Like, we work with the Foster Mentee. Never would have happened if in my food consumption and food being in food so much. If that blocker hadn't started to go away. So cool
Exactly.
stuff. So how can you share your Instagram handle so everyone can find you on Instagram?
My Instagram handle is Jordan So Keto. It's all one word.
I'll put that in the description link below. And I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. I'll put mine down below too, so we can be friends. Let's all be friends. Let's all encourage each other and motivate each other. Let me just double check my questions to make sure I didn't miss anything, because I wanted to know, we talked about that. Maintaining, so I get this maintaining question. This is my final question of maintaining. You're not there yet for your goal, but you're almost there. How do you feel like you'll maintain? Do you feel like you'll up your carbs? Do you feel like you'll start incorporating berries? Will you continue to do the same thing you're doing?
That's hard to say. I think about that a lot. I think about, what am I going to do when I'm at 145, 150 pounds? Like, what kind of reality is that going to be for me? And so I think that as of right now, I think that I'll continue to do what I'm doing, but I do think that I will incorporate, you know, probably a little more carbs, but not enough that it's going to put me back where I was before. Enough so that, you know, I feel like I can enjoy some strawberries, I can enjoy berries, I can enjoy a Lily's chocolate bar, I can enjoy, you know, a grain-free granola once in a while, you know what I mean? Like, those are foods that I love, that I would love to have long term, you know? So I feel like when I get to that point, I would deserve to have foods like that. And I feel like when I get to that point, I'd be able to control myself when I have foods like that. So yeah.
One more thing. Sorry, I know I said one more question.
Go ahead.
One more question. You had said that you had done meal prep at the beginning. Do you still do meal prep now?
I meal prep my husband's lunches for the week, and that is all I do.
Oh, I love it. You make his lunch?
Yeah, I make his lunches. And then his buddies make fun of him because he gets the same lunch every day. He's like, it's good. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Jordan. It's such a pleasure interviewing you. You just are a phenomenal keto success story to the T. It's so encouraging. It's a breath of fresh air seeing someone doing it. We're all doing it in this community, but to see the visualization of your before and after just is mind-blowing and motivational that everybody can do it too. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me on.
Oh my gosh. We're going to have to do it again.
Yes, we are.
Thanks again, guys. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you click subscribe and check out my free keto meal plan down in the description link below also. And check out part 2 of this series as well.
If you love this video, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you click subscribe to see all things keto, all things intermittent fasting, and check out our free weekly keto emailed newsletter and meal plan just for you, so you don't have to worry about what you're gonna eat for the week. Also check out down in the description link below, Jordan So Keto, her Instagram account. I'll put that in the description link below, as is part 1. Bye guys, make it a powerful day.